What's going on, my MSF addicts? Today I have for you guys a fun little short video about a ward counter that I haven't really been seeing too many people either try or speak too much about. I actually posted this in my Instagram, but I decided to make a YouTube video about this because I'm a big ward junkie and I like to value my teams. I have a pretty decent X-Force, decent X-Men symbiote team, a lot of the war offense teams that I save up for some of the meta defense teams, and I've been finding a lot of Sinister Six teams on defense as of late. So with that being said, I don't necessarily want to start taking my X-Force against them, even though X-Force does really well against this team. And then I save my X-Men against some of the more challenging defense meta teams as well, and Black Order on Black Order for the most part, right? So with that being said, Supernatural is a team that I was using, taking them into Sinister Six, but it's a very RNG based attack, and most of the time, actually every single time, I had to really punch down. Otherwise the attacks would just fall apart really easy. My Doctor Strange would die. It wouldn't go anywhere. So the one difference that I did is I no longer really use Aimtron too much, just because there's so many counter to Asgardians, so I can use multiple other teams. And with that being said, my Aimtron just has kind of like dispersed. I'm not really using them like I mentioned. So sometimes I don't even use my Ultron in war attacks anymore. So I decided to give this a shot, and to be honest, this is now the second time I decided to record it this time, because I found that the first time it was about an 80k punch up. It was quite easy, and it does the same thing this time around. I use my Supernatural team minus Elsa with Ultron. So the reason why it works so well, and most of the time when you take on this kind of battle, even if your Doctor Strange ends up dying, as long as he's able to flip the buffs from Doctor Strange, you're in a good place. So this is a pretty decent punch up. It's a 275 to 338, which is a 60k plus punch up in war. I think you can punch up even further. I almost guarantee that you can definitely do 80 to 100k punch up with this team with Ultron. Also, if you have the T4s on Doctor Strange, it might be even more at that point. So but once again, here we go into the attack. As you can see, pretty soon, and I actually did a mistake here. I ended up stunning, or trying to go for the stun on Shocker, and I should have actually tried to go for Doctor Strange or Electro, to be honest. It doesn't matter. Here's what happens. Doctor Strange flips everything, and then Scarlet Witch goes right after. Extends that as well for a couple more turns. I also had some good RNG with the blinds on Doctor Strange, so makes the punch up even easier at that point. So your first target should always be, to be honest, Electro. So you want to get rid of Electro as fast as possible once you have the ult ready for Ultron. And right there, it got deleted, instantly deleted. But if she doesn't, then follow it up with the ult from Ghost Rider, and then get rid of Electro that way. So then after that, you kind of want to get rid of Swarm before Swarm ults as well. And from there on, it's easy sailing. You don't have to worry about Doc Ock too much, just because the Ultron bots will take care of the rest of this fight here. So anytime, you know, Doc Ock is about to go again, here I let him go again just because he's blinded. So once again, if he's blinded, it's a little bit different. It's an even easier fight. He still has blinds on in this attack. So in this case, I'm just trying to get rid of Swarm first. Then from here on out, I'm not even worried about Rhino. I'm not worried about Mysterio on each side. Your main focus here is to get rid of Dr. Octopus then once the other two are gone. And it makes for a really easy fight. So once again, taunt here on Rhino. I'm just waiting for the Rhino taunt to go away, and then I'll start focusing my attacks again on Dr. Octopus. Pretty shortly, I'll be able to go ahead and rewind Doc Ock again. This was just because at this point I know I don't need to revive anyone. That's how sure I am of this team punching up against them. So here we go. The taunt has been removed, and then the onslaught of attacks are gonna be going towards Doc Ock. So I gotta say, it's a pretty decent combination. Once again, I'm just trying to add another team that I can attack with. I feel comfortable taking on maybe a 350k. With my current team composition, 350k, and I think it would still be the same results. Now, Something to mention, yes, I get it. I'm probably gonna see it in the comment section. That Doc Ock is not a Gear 13, Gear 14. It is a Gear 12, which is still not horrible. It's still quite high, and I still think even with a Gear 13, Gear 14 Doc Ock, it's okay as long as your Ghost Rider is in decent shape and you have maybe a Gear 13 Ultron. You should not be able to struggle too much in this fight, and like I said, punch up quite a bit. So I really value my teams in war. I am in a pretty strong alliance, and at this point I am kind of like the baby TCP in there, so I do have to value my teams and I have to always try to punch up as much as possible. So yeah, this is the video. This is the counter that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you find it helpful, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I also stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so hopefully I can see you guys there. Thank you guys, have a great day, peace.